Hi, this is for the game doc documentation, game dev doc, and I will be go over the tools. The first one you have is a Steam database. So this one, how to use it is to, as you see, I have a couple of filters activated, and you go only on the chart. This is the sales when you want to buy. There's a calculator, calculate the value of the Steam account, but we want chart. And then you can add the filters on the side there. I want to know if you have watched my 10th live stream. I talk about the current trend in indie games, and there are two genre right now in 2024. I will be doing an update next year, maybe, if you ask for it. If the viewer asks for it, you can give a comment in the description. So let's get into it. So to go back to the subject, there are two genres: idlers and horror movie that are popular trends right now in the indie game industry, which means that they are very good for you as a indie game dev to start with. They are easy to do, and as Chris said, as you will see in my document, if you see the 2024 Chris analysis, he says that the idler and the movie horror games are the easiest and more easiest to get into for developer, especially beginners. So I'm looking for that. So for idler, clickers enter into the categories. So where I did add user, it's filter by user tags. So you add your filter there. There are other filters. You can also add on game only, because you will have other type that are not games. Add $1 because you don't want to compare to free games. That is some kind of unjust competition. You want to see what people pay for if you want to sell. Otherwise, you can check the free. Maybe there are ads that are their revenue. They maybe put ads, we don't know, unless you try it. So the paid one, you can see that concurrent user online currently 2108. So at peak, the best one is Rusty. It's some kind of gardening idler. You don't really move. You click farm together too. Is more like things to be moving, but maybe you control the character, I guess. There is this one with music. Those games are like you can leave it in the background and return to it when you work, I guess. That's why it's called idler. They can idle in the background, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. So you put those the date Where did I put date? There. You put the current year, the current past year, or any date you want. And I want to take them for later, maybe. I want to compare them visually. And looking at someone playing to see what it is about. The ratings. So I have a couple to check to make an idea about what kind of game should I make. So this is for the idler. I want also the where are they? Okay, let's move. Clickers. Clicker. Okay, it's the same. It's really the same category. They are the same. Fantasy map. I think maybe there are more clicker-like games than others. Okay, now I want to see horror games, but I want to separate them into categories. So I would think like those were clickers. I don't remember what was. Those were idler. And then you can close them. And horror games. Let's start to gather them. And we will watch the Let's Play. Maybe not in this session, maybe tomorrow in the live stream. So this session will be in the document. So you might be lost at where we are in the live stream. And the live stream today was the 10th. If you want, if you see it if you see this like later this year, and you want to know what we were talking, you want to see the look up on the games I'm picking up. I would put them all. And then, oh, I forgot we need to click apply, but I guess it worked because there were games I didn't see in the clickers. We'll check it. Outlast is a bit hard, or it's not really indie. It's an indie, but not. It has a name now. Silent Hill 2 has a name. I want. How do we look for smaller scope games? Follows. I also put the single player because I want a simple game to start. Online games is a feature that you want to think about. You can't hide it. You can add a multiplayer later on in your game without complications. So you want to think about it. If you are solo, you might not want to add online. It will be a so large feature if you use like free networking in Unity. That would be very hard. But it's not impossible. I'll maybe adding the Hindi tag. Okay, this is it got really low. Five Nights at Freddy Into the Pit, but Five Nights as a name, I think it's a brand now. It's very low. I think I will try to at least have, since this is a brand, I will say at least 20,000 and remove the why do I forget where it is? Indie, and put the follow to 20,000 and apply filters. 20,000. Yes. So now is it better? Doesn't seems to. We'll at least keep get this. I will put this higher then, like 50,000. Not much more. Peak, because it's not. There are not a lot of online games. Let's say, let's go back to infinite. Apply filter. Peak users. What? Let's say like we look at the follows. Not a lot of follows. We have him. Rating is bad, so we shouldn't check this. Let's. Okay. Let's take this one. This one. Alone is in the Dark is a big brand. A difficult about. Oh no, not this game. Okay, let's go with that. Just to be sure about the group into a new group, and now let's see. Is PS1 graphic are popular right now? Nuclear. The cabin factory, 85%. Okay. I'm human, 80 tag hours. Okay. I'm human. Pilgrim, 80 is okay. Get you contract, almost 80%. Okay. Nuclear, we already have nuclear. Nightmare. Bridge to the bridge curse too. Okay. 88%. We keep it. Dark hours. We have it already. No, not this one. I don't like this game, so I won't ever work something like that. Okay. The cabin factory, we have it. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Into the pit, we should take a look, but isn't a brand? Do they have the rights to make an one? I already have. Okay, we have our game to check on YouTube in Let's Play YouTube. So I would suggest to do that and not buy it because you might be on a budget. This one seems very cool. Look at the percent. This one too. This one is too big. This one too. A PS1 graphic game. Go back to the clickers. Let's go back because I didn't apply the filter. User filter, click. Sure. Bye. Summer of Love. Seems to be an adult game. No. Oh yeah, sexual content. I'm not into creating a sexual game. Go with the percentage. I already have this game. I think we have this game, yeah. Just to be sure, I will take them. So clickers are not so. They start to fall apart from there. So we go concurrent players who follow. It's like also game the bugs. I think don't want to do another bugs. The cube, the bugs. I don't remember. 55%. Wow. Okay. Where my clickers are. DG. Gordlets. Did we add a gordlet? No. We have there rat baker. I don't think we have it. And AG, we have it there. Okay. This is for later when I do my own analysis online with my users. So we need to check the Steam chart. This one is not very useful for us right now. It's just the top games currently in Steam. People playing in the last 48 hours. So that's it. It's only that. The growth. What maybe that's good to know the current growth, but it's not very useful. Steam Spy. What can we do with the Steam Spy? Don't want the sales, no, either the deals. Genre. I didn't try it, but we can see the trending games currently trending, but I don't want a current trend. I want the last year trend, and this is maybe too much. Recent game owner. How many people own the game? Sword Even Iron Conspiracy. Score. No score. It's a bit bad, not as good as the first because I can't add anything. I can't add filters. I think I will leave it there. Simulators, as Chris Kowalski says, simulation and crafting is very popular, but I would add to this that it's harder to make because as soon as you add a feature or mechanic, it becomes an issue, bug attracting mechanism. So you will pass a lot of time debugging your crafting. So that's why horror is really good for avoiding that, because usually in horror there are no crafting or other things. You only need to convey horror the best way as possible that have not been made before. So Steam Analytics. You can see the average price, which is very good when you wonder what price you want to put your sell your game. The revenue distribution, more than 5k, 5 to 10k. So almost 100,000 games make more than 5k. So that's encouraging, but it's not showing the whole percentage below 5k result. Okay, not very. So filters, top chart. Can I search rage last week, last month, last 3 months? Can't I? Is it like pricing? Yeah. Yeah, it's paid. Okay, at least in the genre analysis, there is something I can click on. I want a single player. So this one, VG Insight, Chris Kowalski uh, talks about it, probably because since it's a job he afford can afford. Let's sign in, see what we can have for free. Okay, maybe I can do more. You can do more with the sign in. Um, it's limited. I can add anything. This is the subgenre, but I can't. That's weird. I don't want a adult game. Okay, they separated with a larger genre. Maybe I can go with yeah, I'm really stuck with that subgenre. Let's search idler. Yeah. Revenue. Most of the people doing idler will make less than 5k, so it's really low. You want to make a game fast, like 3 month max, because 5k it's not a lot. It's enough just to make a name and do a good game, making your name, at least making good game. $5k, most of them less than 5k. Is that more than 5k? But the rest, not a lot of people make more than 5k. So you probably will fall under this category. Statistically, you will most likely fall into this category. Clickers. Let's see clickers. Is there anything before we go? So it's big. It's getting bigger. July was high in idler release. Let's search for clicker. So the same. It's not the easy place to be, but it's a beginner place. Genre, subgenre, or it's it's the same. It seems that horror is a bit more easy. It's a bit easier um, to make maybe a bit more money. October was a huge year because it's Halloween, of course. So as we see, AAA made a lot. Support language. You can try find ways to make menu without the localization, which is the translation of language, which takes it's a part of development that can take time, take a chunk of your time. Can I play with that? I think this website would be good when you work in the market sector like Chris Kowalski, but when you are making a game, indie game, you don't want to scrap your budget on a website like this. You just want to use it once and then go. Um, so let's see. Those are all the big shots, and it's out over. So I guess that Steam database did a good job. It did a quite good job enough. I think there are not much I can do since it's all uh, locked, and I can put the release date, and I will leave it to that. Market trends. This is AI, Ludo AI, and the last one, the previous one, was VG Insight. The other one before, Steam Spy, and the other one, Steam Chart. The first best so far, Steam DB, Steam Database, and the AI. What this one? I tried it, and it seemed to be okay. I think it has free version, some kind of, and you want to check the Steam and your game type. They don't put it in the Steam tab, which is weird. It's a bit scary to have AI do stuff like that, because there is still hallucination in AI, which give wrong information. 20%, often 20% of wrong information. Not always, but depending on the model. So I don't have clickers, idles, idlers, horror, which is pretty useless. Um, so deck like adventure, deck building is popular. But also, it's not my kind of game. I would not like to do. Fantasy strategy is art for, but I don't think it's popular right now. I heard it was not. I seen in YouTube. I think I put it in the list in their documentation. So I don't think that helps a lot. Stealthy hide and seek adventures. I don't know what it means. And then find a score of event criteria. Okay. Market analysis. Don't want the App Store. Also, the group, if you want to keep them, I would suggest if you use them, save them because they will disappear if you don't save them. What was idler? So now all the waiting for another waiting. Okay, police and prison simulation. Highest rank now. A way out. Guild War Tactical RPG. I heard that was not doing well. Fantastical and adventures. Art Eminence. What is that Guild War Tactical RPG? It might be skewed because you have a big game like that and you can compete with what you want is to remove the big games to see what the little guy are doing, and because you want to be, you can compete with the little guy, the little guys. And Guild Wars is a brand that I heard a lot of them for some years, so it's not competition right now for you. Doesn't help a lot. Wow, this graph is really weird. It's AI weird. Okay. Game idea ideator. Let's see. Obi Trivia Challenge player navigate intricate Obi courses within a quirky game show. Can't I lead it a bit? I don't want mobile, I want desktop. Any start, any art style. Let's say I want like low poly because PS1 is popular. And first person horror, but nowhere. Ah, it's the let's see. Whispers of the Wild Hunt. Player takes on the role of a Witcher-like monster hunter. Ah no, it's terrible. No, it's not good. Player explore a dark, low-poly world using echolocation. No, no, too much. Too many. It's not good to have trendy mode. No. Idle. Um, art style. Let's say like voxel art and top down. Idle Grand voxel auto. No. Player manage and automate a voxel art criminal empire. Not procedural generated city inspired Grand Theft. No. I think the trend mode is bad. I don't want to do. They create pictures. It creates a picture of the game. Voxel Tavern Uprising. I think Voxel is too demonic. Idol Hammer. Voxel Civ Idol. No, Voxel is too much. It's true that it takes it takes the name. You need to tell people it's in Voxel. Minimalist and painted is interesting. Cyberpunk Tavern Tycoon. Yeah, maybe like Edo Tech Superior Tech. No, Edo. Mm, crafting. We can put like scenery or something. Samurai or something. Okay. Robots. Techno. Edo. Period. Samurai cybernetic Edo automation. You use my keyword. I thought it would be just be inspired. None of them look like what I had in mind. It's there. Cyberpunk Tavernal is not there. Where is it? There. Samurai cybernetic automation. This looks like more like what I thought and I had in mind. And paid and said develop this idea through the template. Mechanics. The template. I don't have credit default. Player manage posting Ido Para town updated by Samurai. He created a logo for you. Review. Udo score. It's kind of interesting, but it's interesting to fill gaps if you have an idea already in mind, but not to create not to let it create a game. You can see compares. It's cool. I might use it if you make a we make a game to compare it with Creative Edge and anything else. But I guess it can know the creativity as much as we know. Maybe it can. I need to test it a bit more. I need only now to pass to go to the next one, which is Gamalitic. Top new game on Steam. Those are the big shots. Steam Analytics. Is it blocked? Yeah, it's blocked. Can I sing up free? For free? Me and this is email.com password. Okay. Game analytics, main genre, um, idler, tags, and revenue distribution. So this is like a VGN site, but now I can place date, I guess. No. Yes, I can place a date. So it's like a free version of VGN site. And then I want to know what happened during the last year, like December. We are the 16 to today. So less than 1k, smaller than 1k, 70%. So the people who made idler made less, was not 70% made less than 1k. You most likely will end up there. If you start when you start, because you will not have the skills. It's possible you could end up in the big one. You have some kind of ability to make not as much mistake in programming, and you can end up in the high. But statistic will tell you that you might prepare for this, which means that you shouldn't make it a game like for 1 year to end up making 1k from it. You make it like in a month or something, 3 month max, big max. Uh, because this is one, it doesn't say ooh at 1k and for how long. It just say for 1 year, 1 year, 70% of people of studio having made clicker made 1k, less than 1k. Sales over time. So people bought idler in July. Why in July? Maybe there was a popular idler, or I can guess of any seasonal festivity or something in July. Let's add a price, premium to add the price. So it's not that important, but maybe it would have been good to put like $1. I want to know the clicker. No option for clicker. What? Okay. Or 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 so other it's already. I wonder if it's smaller or greater than $100. So they distributed it lower. $100 to 1K. So it's less than what it means. Like I read it like what before is smaller than what is next, but it means in words less than $100. So people made less than $100. So there are a lot of people making horror that they don't make even like $100, and it seems to be harder to make money from horror games than the idlers. And of course, in October, so it's a good alternative to PG Insight, Game Analytics. Next, GameStat, Games Stats. Let's sing up. No. Oops. Okay. Team marketing tools. Okay, there's a lot of pro. Like to pro, you would need to be a pro and pay. I want to at least put the times this time can sort it. Release date. Oh, is it pro? Yeah, it's pro. So goodbye market analysis. Always a bit laggy. I think it's like really there's a battery on, so it's early stage. It seems. I think I will leave it there and see next year because it's very laggy. Oh, interesting. This is interesting. Single player did better than multiplayer. A bit better. It's so large, the numbers. It doesn't say anything. It's almost similar. But action games, adventure, co-op, story rich, great soundtrack, first person RPG, third person sandbox, online co-op, simulation, indie, shooter, exploration, strategy, FPS, survival, wide and difficult, fantasy, sci-fi, character customization. I think we all know That's what we already had in mind. What else? I think that's all for this one. It seems to be too chunky for a good use. I might remove some of them from the list or put them in another category in the documentation. So now we have a revenue calculator. You put the number of review of the